Like, man, I love this stuff. So this is just a talking head video. How is it going in the digital launchpad? Don't mind the microphone. This is the best way by far to put it, like, on me so that it doesn't sound like shit. Anyway, how is it going in the digital launchpad? One of the things that I noticed the most is that repetition is the key, and by that I do not mean just writing copy, because I'm in the copywriting campus basically. It's like a pen to profit. It's called pen to profit, and I am in there. I am studying copywriting, and my goal is to get a job this year, to get an online copywriting job this year. So, about repetition, what I noticed is that repetition is key when it comes to just watching the lectures, literally just watching them. It's like just by the fact that you watch the lecture several times, it makes all the difference. It was like this. So I found a way to download the course. Let's just put it that way. I bought the course, I have everything, but the problem is that I am on a ship. I can't get the internet to be able to watch the videos at the rate that I want. It's like they are 4K streaming. There's no way to do that on the ship. And I don't think you can adjust the quality as well. So I had to find a way to download it. I did, because I used to be a coder. I found a way to do that with that. I'm not sharing them anything. I'm just saying that I had to do it because I had to find a way to kind of learn, to find a way to learn. So once I downloaded them, the problem was that after watching like a first phase and then second phase, almost the third phase, I was like, yeah, I kind of understand everything, but it's also like I don't understand anything. Like, it just doesn't make fucking sense to me. But then, after procrastinating a lot, after skipping a lot of stuff, after trying to just write copy, I noticed that once I watch the lectures like one more time, it makes all the difference. You just understand so much more. It's like literally the repetition, the fact that you're watching it again, it kind of like ingrains that into your mind. Literally, it's like the footprint. After you step on it once, then twice, and you just keep repeating that, it gets better. So, yeah, I need to watch the lectures way more than I think I do. It's like I need to watch them more, and not just taking notes, because I tried to take notes while I was watching the video for the first time. And the problem was that I can't take the notes as good as I would, and I don't understand the video as good as I would because I am kind of getting distracted by taking notes. So I had to find a way to do something else, and the repetition is key apparently. So that's about the course, that's about the Pen to Profit copywriting campus. About community. I don't like the community. Not that I don't like the people, I just don't like the way it's structured. It's like, I think it's the problem with almost every community there is, that there's just too much noise in there. And that's kind of what makes the community, but at the same time, it's like you can't kind of focus as good as you would. For example, if you were with someone, like an accountability and stuff. Even though I found several people from the community, particularly like Russian based, Russian language speaking people, it's still not at the level that I would like, because it's like obviously most of the people don't match. The energy doesn't match. And it's like you just can't find the connect, you know? You can't relate to them most of the time. And it's like, yes, they're kind of accountability, but it's like you just don't want to do that. It's kind of a problem of myself. I admit that, but it's also that there are people in my life that are different. So The accountability thing doesn't work all the time. That's just that with community. It's like there are copy reviews as well, but it's like, again, there are just too many people, like way too many people. You can find like 100 new copy submissions to review in a day, and it's like I for myself can't really give a good review because, well, I'm just a beginner right now, and there aren't that many people that do that, and those that do, it's like the same 10, 15 people that always hang out in the community. I don't know how. I try to be that guy, but I just don't like that. About calls in the community as well. The calls are good, but it's like, for me in particular, first of all, the time is off. The I just can't find the right time when the call is on. There's something going on in my life and just can't hop on a call. And it's basically like a distracted lecture. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, but the amount of value that you get from listening to a 2 hour call is not that much. There are the details, but I don't need the details at this stage of my copywriting career. What I need is the basics, the understanding. That's why I almost never go into the community. Maybe it's the wrong thing to do, but I am trying to focus more on the course itself for now. So it's way different than you think. Uh, what else? So the community, the course, there's another part to that as well, but I don't know which it is. I just can't remember it right now. The course, the community, yeah, that's basically it about the product. What is going on with me? Probably the most important part is this. I find it very hard to work now. It's probably because I have been distracted for such a long frigging time in my life. I have been distracted from work, I have been distracted from my purpose, which I don't even know what it is now. I have been distracted from my life basically by the things that I didn't want in my life. So it's like, what else could it be? I have journaled about it before, and it's like there is a thing that I used to have a lot when I saw the most amount of progress in my life, which was intention. When I was trying to kind of learn coding before, it was like there was just so much intention in my life about almost literally everything. So, about coding, right? I don't really remember how it was, but the only thing I remember is that I had to make it work when I was at home alone because I was living with my mom. I had to remember that if it doesn't work, nothing else in the world is going to work. So the only thing that could happen is that I make it work. There was so much intention about what I did every single day, about everything. It's just on another level. It's like you can't even I can't even comprehend right now how much of my life was dedicated just to that. It's like whatever I did in my life was just for coding because I had to learn, I had to do it. My life just was intentional. The same goes for English right now. The fact that I'm talking like this to a camera means that it worked, right? So I remember every single day, whatever I did was dedicated to English. It's like my life was all about learning English. And the fact is, it worked. There was just so much intention in my life. I was moving differently through life. It was the same with coding. Like whatever I did in the morning, whatever I ate, it was all about coding. It was all about learning English. And right now, it's like there's this, there's that, there's the making videos part as well. There's working out, there's eating clean, then stuff that I want to eat now I have stuff that I want to eat. It's like then there are women as well. It's like it feels like there's everything else, and it takes up like 90% of everything, of time, of effort, of my intention. And then there's copywriting, and I'm just trying to figure out how to squeeze it in between of everything when it has to be the other way around. I have copywriting and I squeeze in everything in between, including making videos. But I need to sort this out some. I need to find the intention that I had in the past. I need to find that commitment to being intentional in my life. I don't know yet how to do that. One of the thoughts that crossed my mind in the morning, this morning, was like while I was brushing my teeth, I was like, I have to make copywriting my life. So I was thinking, instead of listening to music, I could be listening to a podcast about copywriting, how to get better at the just regular podcast, but about copywriting. It would be like I am just priming my brain to think that all I live for is copywriting and not the other stuff. So it's almost weird to me right now that I'm even making this video because it wasn't like this in the past. It's like right now, yes, I do feel energized, excited, and stuff because, like the quote goes, do the thing, you shall have power. I'm doing the thing, I'm recording this video, I am using this outlet, I am creating something. But at the same time, I feel like once this is over, what I'm going to do with copywriting, I just fucking don't know. It's kind of hard. This is the reality. Well, like one of my friend told me the other day, it's like I told him that I couldn't fall asleep because there were so many thoughts in my head. He was like, welcome to adult life. This is how it's going to be from now on. And I was like, fuck, it makes so much sense. But I'm thinking right now, it's like, but it doesn't have to be this way. I can make it work. Can, and I have to make it work. This machine right here, this machine, $2,000 machine right here, it's for a reason. And this dude right here making this video exists for a reason, I guess, right?